internet dying out, together with phones, radio, and television, even electricity, my only news about the outside has been through tidbits from our lone remaining watchman. Seeing the devastation all around today fills me with disbelief. The city, as I knew and loved it, is gone. Somewhere towards Metro, a gun fires 3 times, looters probably, executed by the police, or perhaps by vigilantes, the police force, according to our watchman, having also fled. I wonder what would happen if I bolted, wrapped the pomegranate in my dupatta, and leapt over the rubble that used to be the entrance. Would the fruitwala run after me? Would the vigilantes fire at me as well? Surely their code of conduct must frown upon the gunning down of women. Perhaps the fruitwala sees the calculation on my face, because he takes the pomegranate from my hand. He eyes me carefully, and I see him appraising the Mangal Sutra I wear. Has it been 2 years already since our marriage when Karun tied it around my neck? I run the black beads of the necklace through my fingers. I feel the gold pendant. What difference does it make if I die with or without it? At least this way I will feel I have a chance. I take off the Mangal Sutra and hand it to the fruitwala. He drops the red and heavy orb that is to give me Karun back into my palm. 500 more, Mem Sahib, he cries after me, remembering that I must have at least that much money. I do not turn around. Now that I've accomplished this goal, I'm overwhelmed by the enormity of what remains. This morning, when I informed the watchman that I too was leaving for a while, like most of the other residents already had, the sole imperative in my mind was to find Karun or risk everything trying. I couldn't bear to waste another day waiting for him, not with so little time left before the promised end. Except, I didn't pause to formulate a strategy. I have no game plan on how to get to him. The last time we spoke, before the phones all jammed, he called from the conference center in Bandra, several miles north. Perhaps I can take a bus, I think to myself, before remembering the roads are bereft of traffic. Anything with wheels and petrol driven off in the scramble to evacuate. Even the police station near the market lies deserted, stripped of all its jeeps. My only far-fetched hope is there might still be a stray train. I decide to head towards Metro Cinema and the railway station beyond. The Art Deco metro sign beckons as resplendently as ever from the edge of the building, but the adjoining wall and roof have been blown off. Banks of rubble-covered seats rise from the ruins like a multiplex of just excavated coliseums. In the lobby of the theatre, arranged face up next to each other, lie 3 bodies with neat bullet holes in their foreheads. They are surrounded by a TV set, a car stereo, and several cell phones, with a sign above their heads that reads, "Thief does not pay." Some passerby has deposited flowers at their feet. Why steal a TV when there hasn't been a broadcast for so long? I think of myself laid out next to them, the pomegranate positioned as a warning above my head. I walk along the side of the building past the broken windows and empty frames for coming attractions. An old poster of Super Devi lies among the glass shards, showing the girl goddess flying triumphantly over the city's skyscrapers. I remember the throngs when the film opened on all 6 screens, the advance booking lines stretching around the block. How innocuous everything seemed when it was released. Who would have ever thought a movie could lead us this far? Karun and I went some weeks after its release. It was the first movie we saw together. Sitting by his side, I sensed his shyness thicken in the dark until it hung like a scrim between us. Would he reach through it for my hand? I wondered, did he share the attraction I felt? Would we ever be like a Bollywood couple, so joyously in love that we sang in gardens, danced around parks? Before I can lose myself in such thoughts, the air raid siren goes off.